two guys that we're excited to have here. One is with us every single night. That will be Curt Nelson of the Royals Hall of Fame. He's down in the field, even though his building is right next to us. And Jon Shestakofsky is back in town from Cooperstown, from the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame. Jon, welcome back, because you've got some new hardware there. Tell us about that and how unique it is to be traveling with this plaque of Buck O'Neil.
Yeah, thanks. It's so great to be back here in Kansas City for a number of reasons, but especially to be here with this incredible plaque. It is John Jordan Buck O'Neil, a member of the Hall of Fame's class of 2022. And this is it. This is the one and only Hall of Fame plaque that hangs in Cooperstown. Most of the time, it's here literally for 2 days, and then it's going back to Cooperstown, where it will likely reside forever. And the life of a plaque, it's, rarely, if ever, out of Cooperstown. So this is a very special moment, and we're just thrilled to be able to share it here at the Royals game and at the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum.
And John, I wanted to ask you, how common is it for you to travel with a plaque, from whether it be a new inductee or someone who's been in for a while?
It's rare. It really is rare. Like I said, the life of the plaque, it may never leave Cooperstown, and that's the case with many of our plaques. We do offer, if a new Hall of Famer is going to be honored by a team, we'll try and work out a way to bring it out here. It worked out so well to have it out here just a couple weeks after Buck's induction and on salute to the Negro Leagues Day. The timing is perfect. It's just a wonderful opportunity to share again in Buck's legacy and the magic of what we experienced in Cooperstown right here in Kansas City.
And Curt, a question for you regarding Buck O'Neil and maybe the Royals Hall of Fame. Is there any fit there for Buck O'Neil?
Yeah, Monty, we celebrate all of Kansas City baseball history, not just the Royals. We as the Royals, we inherited a rich tradition of baseball in Kansas City, and of course there's no better exemplar of that than Buck O'Neil. So Buck is inside of the Royals Hall of Fame every single day. He's actually in statuette form in 2 places in the Royals Hall of Fame. Inside our theater, which will be back soon, he's in there leading that and telling stories in there. And then there's a bust of him in our plaque room as well. So if you come out to the Royals Hall of Fame, you can't miss Buck. He's everywhere.
Well, we take a look at the Hall of Fame career of Buck O'Neil. It is so great now to finally be able to say Hall of Famer Buck O'Neil. And Curt, of course, you know this. Jon, you know it too, that we honor him with the Buck O'Neil Legacy Seat every night. So he is present in Kansas City. But now, other than these couple days without the plaque, Jon, I thought maybe there'd be like a backup plaque or something like that. So I guess when they walk into that corner where he is, which I saw a few weeks ago, that it's empty for right now.
Yeah, we do have a representation of the plaque that's on display right now. But what's really special about Buck O'Neil and his legacy, it's not just the plaque in Cooperstown. We actually have a statue of Buck O'Neil that welcomes every fan into the Baseball Hall of Fame. And we do a Lifetime Achievement Award, one of the most prestigious awards in baseball, celebrating a life dedicated to the game, and that's really what this is. Buck O'Neil, yes, we're celebrating the player, the manager, the scout. We're celebrating the groundbreaking coach, and we're celebrating the champion of the legacies, but we're really celebrating the spirit of someone who loved the game and has carried it forward for decades, and we're hoping to carry it forward for future generations.
Yeah, it was super cool, Jon, to walk in there on Hall of Fame weekend, and you go up the stairs. There's an incredible video written by Joe Posnanski, who we all know so well here in Kansas City. It's the only place you could see the movie too. It was amazing. But then right down below there at ground level is Buck to welcome everyone. How about where we're at now, Jon, with the Negro Leagues and the massive presence now in the museum? It's really beautiful.
It's great. As we all know, and especially it is so well known here in Kansas City, how important that legacy is. The legacy of the Negro Leaguers, what they stood for, what they fought through, and how they did it, again, like Buck, with character, integrity, and dignity, which are the first 3 words on his plaque. It is a huge part of the Hall of Fame Museum experience. We have an exhibit about the black baseball experience. Buck O'Neil is there front and center, and it's an important part of our educational curriculum that we teach to kids every single day in the museum.
And Curt, I'm interested. I know the plaque was at the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum yesterday. It's going to be in our museum at the Royals Hall of Fame today. Talk a little bit about what that means for you to have that in there in the process as far as this evening is concerned.
You know, it's just fantastic. Yesterday we were at the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum almost the whole afternoon. We had so many people come through. Really an emotional experience for a lot of people because we were fortunate to have Satchel's plaque here last year, but Buck had the blessing of longevity, so there's so many more people around that remember Buck as a living, breathing human being. And so they had a connection to him. And so that's what was so special yesterday and what will be here in a little bit when we're able to take this back over into the Royals Hall of Fame lobby. And throughout the game, through the top of the 8th inning, hopefully we have a big crowd here tonight. We're going to invite everybody to come out and spend a minute with Buck, and it's just a really special thing. We're welcoming Buck back home. He has a second home. He has a vacation home in Cooperstown now, but we're so happy to have Buck back home with us.
Hey, real quick, we got to roll, and I want to get you guys out of the sun and get the plaque up here. But John, you guys both had a chance to go into both clubhouses, and Bob Kendrick speaking to both of these teams with the plaque there. How unique was that?
It was incredible. It's always incredible to have some time to hear Bob Kendrick tell the stories of the Negro Leagues. But when he's talking about his friend Buck O'Neil, it's a really special opportunity. And not only were Kurt and I thrilled to have that opportunity to listen in, but the players and the staff, everyone was just enraptured to hear the incredible story of the life and the legacy, and to have the chance to see this plaque. It's an emotional experience for fans, and it's an emotional experience for the players as well.
Amazing, and those players are so much better because of that now today. Jon Shestakofsky, Kurt Nelson, thank you guys both so much. Get out of that heat and enjoy the time with all those fans in the plaque.